Hi Max, welcome back. I remember last time we had talked about your job being a babysitter and how you haven't been able to manage the kids lately, and how it's been interfering with your getting an internship. And it was just, there were so many conflicts going on. Would you like to talk more about that today in this session?
Yeah, so actually, like, a few things have kind of changed, but I'm still figuring out everything. But my mom came and visited me last weekend, and we talked for a while, and I feel like a little bit better about the internship thing, because she was saying that that I could do an unpaid one, which I really didn't think before that I could do, and that as long as I was still working some, that my parents would help me out. So I feel like a lot better about that, and now it's just kind of having to like find one for next semester. And then, but the one thing I didn't tell my mom was that I quit the babysitting job that I really didn't like, the one that was really stressful with the 2-year-old. And so now I just have the one. So I'm kind of looking for another one, but I'm nervous about getting into like another situation that I really don't like, with like another like really difficult kid or something. So, yeah.
Okay, that's great that you spoke to your mom and that she is going to financially support you as long if you decide to do an unpaid internship. But you said you quit your other job, right? And
yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify which other job did you end up quitting?
So I had 2 babysitting jobs, 2
Okay.
different families, and one of them, the family is really good, and the other one, the family's good, not that they weren't good, but the kid just like was giving me so much stress, like it was just like awful. So that's the one I quit, and that was like a little bit more hours a week, so I'm definitely making less money. And I didn't want to tell my mom that because, like when we talked, that was kind of part of the bargain, was I would still work some, and then I could do an unpaid internship, and she would like help me with the rest. So I think I do need to add a few more hours a week babysitting at some point within the next few weeks. But I just felt like I had to quit because it was just it was too hard and too much.
I mean, I understand that it must be stressful, like not being able to talk to your mom about quitting, but how are you feeling right now, knowing that you're not working with the family that would you really couldn't like control?
It's funny because I on the one hand I feel really good about it because I feel like I know I made the right choice, but I do feel bad because I want to hold up my end of the bargain with my mom, and I want to at least partially be able to support myself. I mean, really, so the other family that when I still babysit for, it's literally 3 hours a week, so it's just not that much. So I think ideally I would want to either add a few more hours a week with them, but I'm not sure they really need that, or find a different family. So I kind of want to do it before my mom finds out. So yeah, I think it's just like a complicated feeling because on the one hand, I know I made the right choice not babysitting for them anymore because that kid was just crazy. But on the other hand, I do feel bad that I'm not working as many hours as I kind of said I was.
Okay. So do you feel more bad about quitting, or about not telling your mother about the whole situation?
Just more bad about not telling my mom. I'm definitely glad I quit that particular job. And I am going to start looking soon on care.com and stuff, but I just haven't yet because just finals coming up and just been a little too busy, but I'm pretty confident that I can find something. I now just have to find an internship too, since my mom promised to help me, but I have to find one. So yeah, just a lot of things I have to like look for and kind of line up in the next few weeks, which is kind of stressing me out.
So what kind of internships are you looking for to apply for?
I would really like to intern with like a startup or some kind of small business. I'm interested in like kind of how businesses are run, but I also don't want to work for like a big like something that's not something I believe in. Like I want it to be like a small business or a startup or something that's like socially conscious, like a good, a kind of like a good business. And I know there's a lot of that in New York, but it's a little bit hard to find. I stopped in the internship office in school, and they told me like some places to look and that they'll help me with like my resume and everything. It's just kind of like the time of doing it, and then a lot of them need like a cover letter and a writing sample, and I think I didn't fully anticipate like how much time it was going to be just to like apply and like find them and everything. So.
Okay, so would you like to tell me about your your weekly schedule? What's that like for you?
So since I quit the babysitting job last week, I did have a little extra time this week. I go to class 3 days a week, and then I was babysitting 2 days a week, and now it's just like those mornings. So I actually had like Thursday and Friday, like the whole rest of the day free. But I can't say I really did a lot of the like looking at. I just kept being like, oh, I will within like I still have a few more weeks until next semester. Like kind of just putting it off.
Like avoiding it.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe just like I'm nervous or like about finding something. Yeah. So I was just kind of like pushing it off. And then my mom and my dad came over the weekend, so thought I was busy, but that was like with family. And in the coming weeks, like it shouldn't be too stressful now that I like took away that one babysitting job that was really bad. Like I should have the time to look. It's kind of more getting myself to like focus.
Right.
So that part is hard.
Okay. Have you thought about how you can make yourself focus?
Like strategies, kind of.
Yeah, because it does seem that like you're really determined to find an internship. I just wanted to know if you've thought of how to really focus on that.
Not really. I guess like I'm so used to like schoolwork being like I have like deadlines and things like that, and that kind of forces me to like say I have a paper due the next week. I'll be like, okay, I have to go this afternoon to a coffee shop and sit down and like force myself to write it. But when it's like this, I'm realizing like when it's more for myself, it's a lot harder to make myself do some. I mean, there's no deadline on like finding an internship. That's something I have to do, but like there's not like a specific deadline, so I'm finding it a lot harder. I guess I should probably start making myself deadlines, like be like I should have applied to 3 places by whatever the state or something. Would be a strategy, and just like make myself deadlines, but yeah, so far I haven't been good at that, or haven't been able to do that well. So
Have you figured out the reasoning for why you're able to focus when it comes to schoolwork and not when it comes to like applying for internships? Because they're both for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I think maybe also I'm like a little bit scared of like the whole process, and like I think it was easy when we were talking before, and I didn't think I could look for an unpaid internship to be like, oh, like I know I could do it and all this stuff. But now that it like became kind of like an option for me, I think I'm kind of scared of like the interview process and like going in and working for someone that's not a professor, that's like in some other place in the city. Like I think that scares me a bit.
So from what you're telling me, it seems like you work the real world, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
New situation. Like I'm so used to school and like doing work for professors and even for like high school teachers before that. But I guess I'm used to when it's work outside of school, it's mostly just babysitting. So it's like it's like really friendly. It's just like parents, but this is like a real, like it's not a real job, it's an internship, but it feels more like professional, and I have to even like find clothes to wear. Like when my mom was visiting, she was like, oh, you don't even have like a good outfit to wear to like interviews and stuff, and I hadn't even thought about that before. And she was like, definitely get something nice before you go into them. So yeah, it's just scary.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, definitely, changing, from the academic atmosphere to a more professional one. Yeah, it can definitely be stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking a little bit last time too at the end about like how I told you like my family doesn't live in the city anymore. So like my parents came last weekend, but I really wish that they were here all the time for this, because I feel like when my mom is here, it like makes me like calmer and like she can help me with stuff.
It seems like you have a great relationship with your mom, though, right?
Yeah, we do have a good relationship. We talk like when she's not here, of course, but she is really busy, so not like as much as if we live together. So I feel like that's a little bit hard, but